Hi everyone! I am so happy to see you today. I want to start today's story with konnichiwa, which means hello in Japanese. And the reason I'm starting that way, and I've got my hair all done up fancy with my little chopstick and my kimono on, is because I want to take you all the way around the world to the beautiful country of Japan and bring you today's story called The Beckoning Cat. And it is based on a Japanese folktale written by Koko Nishizuka and illustrated by Roseanne Litzinger. Yeah, and I am going to try to do my best Japanese accents. But don't laugh, okay? Promise you won't laugh at me. I'm going to try to do my best, okay? Okay? Just so we can have as much fun as possible. But this is a great story because you might recognize the beckoning cat. And then you can tell everybody what you know and why it's there. Ooh, okay, let's start. And just like all folk tales, they all kind of start the same with long, long ago. A young boy named Yohei lived with his father in a village by the sea. Every morning, when the sun peeked out over the ocean, he got up and went down to the port to buy fish. He then sold the fish door to door, carrying them in 2 wooden barrels suspended from a pole balanced on his shoulders. Ooh, could you imagine how heavy that would be? Wow. Yohei worked hard, but he was still poor. Can you see those barrels? Could you imagine waking up at the break of dawn to buy fish? Wow, look, you could see how the fish is now in the barrel, how heavy that must be. Uh-oh. When his father became sick, Yohei worked even harder to earn enough money to buy medicine. But he could only carry 2 barrels of fish at a time. He sighed and wished he could sell more. Wow. One rainy evening, as Yohei was cooking rice at home, he heard a tap at the door. When he opened it, he found a cat shivering in the rain. Her white fur was splattered with mud, and she meowed, asking to come in. Can you help her meow? Meow, 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 meow. That's good meowing. Oh, a poor stray cat, Yohei said as he led her in and dried her with a towel. After serving dinner to his father, Yohei took some rice and half of the fish from his own meager plate and fed it to the cat. Do you know what meager means? It means a very, very little amount. So Yohei did not have very much, but he shared what little he did have with the cat. What a nice young man. When she finished eating, the cat jumped into Yohei's lap and rubbed her soft white fur against him. Yohei's stomach growled with hunger, but her purring made him happy. The next morning, the cat was gone. Now 3 days later, when Yohei was selling in the village, his neighbor Masa came running toward him. Yohei! Yohei! Come home! Your father has a high fever! Oh no! Oh no, run, Yohei! Run! Yohei hurried home, carrying the barrel still heavy with fresh fish. When he arrived, the cat was standing by the door. But Yohei went right to his father. He put a cool, damp cloth on his father's forehead. Now, once his father was comfortable, Yohei looked at the fish and sighed. Oh, what should I do? I can't go out and sell the fish today, and the fish will spoil tomorrow. Oh, what a problem. What is he going to do? Uh-oh. As much trouble as the page. There we go. Oh, but wait. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. When Yohei answered, a young woman in a colorful silk kimono stood before him. Konnichiwa? Hello? How can I help you? Yohei asked in surprise. Are you a fishmonger? She asked, pointing to the fish in the wooden barrels. How funny! A cat cutting a customer to a fishmonger. She laughed, covering her mouth with her silk kimono. Can you laugh and cover your mouth with your sleeve? She didn't want to seem rude, but she found it very funny. What do you mean? Yohei asked. Isn't she your cat, the white one? As I left my sewing teacher's home, she meowed at me. After taking a few steps, she turned and waved her paw as if to say, come here. Oh, she was so adorable that I followed her. Oh, cute. Yohei was stunned. He told her how the cat had first visited him. Oh, what a remarkable cat, the young lady said, smiling. She must have called me here to buy your fish. Then she asked him to wrap 3 fish for her. Bowing, Yohei thanked her. Domo arigato. Domo arigato, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Soon after, Yohei heard another knock at the door. When he answered, he saw an old man who owned a large store in a neighboring town. Konnichiwa? Hello, sir. What brings you here today? Yohei asked, surprised to see such a rich merchant visiting his humble home. Sir, it was your cat, the merchant said, his eyes widening. She must have heard me talking about the fish. About the fish? Yohei asked. This morning, my daughter-in-law had a baby boy. I wanted 10 large red snappers for a party I'm going to give in my grandson's honor. As soon as I left home to look for a fishmonger, your white cat came by and meowed, beckoning me with her paw. And he waved, his hand mimicking the cat. I couldn't help following her, and here you are with all of these fish. Yohei was so astonished that he told the merchant about his father and how the cat had come home with him. Interesting. My goodness, she's calling customers on your behalf, said the merchant. I've never heard of a cat repaying a kindness. These days, even people forget how to show their gratitude. Ooh, gratitude. Do you know what gratitude means? Yeah, it means being grateful for so many things and you want to thank people for it. You're just so thankful for everything you have. Like you lose something, like your favorite toy or something, and a stranger or your mom or dad or your brother or sister or friend, someone finds it and they give it back to you. You are just so grateful. You're like, thank you so much. And you show your gratitude, right? Yeah. Well, I am sure you have a ton of stuff to be grateful for, but how do you show your gratitude? Well, let's find out how the beckoning cat does it. Then the merchant took out a silver coin, enough to buy a whole barrel of fish, and gave it to Yohei. Yohei, here is the money for the snappers. Now keep the change and take care of your father." Yohei thanked the merchant over and over with deep bows. "Oh, arigato gozaimasu! Arigato! Arigato! Thank you so much!" One after another, people came to Yohei's home, invited by the cat. By the afternoon, the fish in both barrels were gone. The customers praised his cat and promised to come back the next day. In this way, Yohei was able to sell his fish while still taking care of his father. Wow. Whoops. Wow. From that day on, the white cat lived with Yohei and kept inviting customers. People came from far away just to see the beckoning cat. Yohei sold more and more fish, and soon he was able to open his own shop. His father got better thanks to the medicine Yohei was able to buy. All the other merchants wished they had a cat as clever as Yohei's. I bet they did. Wow. And that, my friend, is how the beckoning cat became a good luck symbol in Japan. People began to make porcelain cats holding up one paw like Yohei's cat. Merchants of all kinds put them in their stores in the hopes of bringing in new customers and welcoming old ones. Come on back, you hear? So, the next time you go to Japan or even to an Asian restaurant in America or a town where you live, look for the beckoning cat perched on the counter. If you see her there, you will know why. The end. And that is the folktale about the beckoning cat. So I wonder, have you seen the beckoning cat with a paw up? I think it's the right paw. In the store or in a restaurant near you? If not, keep an eye out and look for her. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm so glad to have shared this story with you. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe Dina Sherman's Stories and More. And until next time, bye everyone. Share with your friends and I'll see you all next time. Oh, bye.